Where it at here? There we go. Never-ending struggle. Why is it so loud? You hear that?
Is it? Is it loud?
It was
Oh, wow.
doing something weird.
Maxing itself.
Hi guys. The never-ending struggle. Audio problems. You got one right there. I got one right here, and they're both on. Hi guys. How's it going? We got some stuff today. You guys got a Brendan.
Hello.
And got a bootleg Ocarina of Time that came in, and Sam was like, sure, I'll swap the battery out on that. That was a mistake. So we're gonna fix that mistake. We'll see. I'll show you guys the whole shebang, show you what's going on, but yeah. Can y'all hear us okay though? Let us know if everything's coming through all right. I think it should be good now, but you know how it goes. Sweet. Alrighty, so let's start by taking a look at this. We got the Ocarina. And I'll add Brendan's face back in there. Brendan, your camera, what's it doing?
Ah. Hello.
Turn it off and back on again.
I did.
There it is.
No.
There it is.
It's good.
And sees the Brendan now. Alright. Oh, hey! Jade Star's here. What's up, Jade Star?
Hey, girl. Hi.
Hi, girl. Hi. We got a little Zelda here.
All the people here. Hello, people.
Got a little Ocarina of Time, but for those astute viewers out there who can tell even through a camera that it's the wrong color, that's definitely a bootleg. What up, Crumb? So here's what happened with this one. They said, hey, it's not saving anymore. Can you guys do a save battery on it? And Sam said, yeah, we could do a save battery on it. It looks like it's a bootleg, but should be about the same. It's not about the same. In fact, it's kind of amazing that they have a save battery in this one because most bootlegs actually don't. This one, though, it has this weird clip-a-ma-bob. It's got a little clip, and it had this CR1212 in there. For those of you who aren't familiar with how these kinds of batteries work, the smaller they are, the faster they run out. So let me just hold up what should be in there for comparison. Where's it at? Oh, do we not have the legit beefy boys right now?
Which ones?
The 203. There they are. I found them.
They're down at the bottom.
203 tubes. Let me show you what should be in there. Hey, 4GT's here. What's up, my dude? So this is the kind of battery that normally ships inside of these 64 cartridges. And this is what they had in there. A tiny. And like a fourth of the thickness. That's a little guy. It's just a little guy.
It's just a 10.
No wonder he ran out. And also, here's the problem. Here's the real rub. Because normally we would just be like, yeah, it's a bootleg. We can't do it. We can't help you on that one. It's got a weird battery and a weird connector. But Sam tried anyway. He tried anyway to pull the battery out of there, even though we don't have another one. And so what happened was, right here, it broke. And it ripped a trace off the board. So even though this bootleg shouldn't exist in the world, and I hate its entire being with all of my entire being, I just hate it to death. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna save it because it came in one condition and now it's in a worse condition as a result of our actions. So I got to take responsibility and fix it. But what I'm not gonna do is put this little clippy connector back on there and try to put in a 1212. I went to the store actually just to see if I could find a 1212, and they didn't have them. They had a 1620 and a 1216, both slightly different sizes than the original. But either way, those would be woefully under capacity for what they want on this. Assuming that it's even going to save in the first damn place now, because it is a bootleg, and that is kind of like the number one thing that goes wrong with bootlegs is they don't save. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to jerry-rig this son of a gun on there so they get the full capacity that they were supposed to get originally. So that's the hope. Crumbtuck says, I've had to replace a 2032 save battery in my Pokemon Silver twice now. That one, Pokemon Silver, should have a 2025 or a 1616, but I think it's 2025.
I believe so.
2025. And it should last you about 10 years. So unless you've had it for like 20 years, maybe something weird's going on there. I don't know. Hard to say. Ford GT says, how is Carby? Well, the never-ending struggle. Everything is running really great with the engine. The car's fully functional, can drive it around, can go a little fast on it, but the radiator's leaking again, only when it's under pressure, but it's leaking enough that it's making a nasty smell, and it's very slowly draining the coolant, and yeah, just painting the entire inside of the engine bay kind of a greenish blue. So I managed to source another radiator because there was a period of time where I was looking at possibly having to replace the radiator, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just fix it myself because I can't find any anywhere. But I got lucky and I found one that actually will fit it. So that'll be here in about 2.5 weeks from Japan. Actually, I don't remember if this one's coming from Japan or Australia, but either way. In the meantime, I am taking it in on Wednesday to get the vinyl wrap done. So that'll, I mean, I can still, like I said, I can still drive it. It's just I gotta like top up the coolant every now and then, and it's kind of smelly. But that won't stop us from getting the Kirby's on it. So that's happening on the 1st, which I believe is a Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday, finally getting the Kirby wrap on there. Or GT says, I feel the struggle. My fuel gauge broke, and now it only shows you when you have less than half a tank of gas.
I guess it's better than showing you when you're above.
Yeah, it's better than the other way around.
Still sucks, though.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I had to reach my arm into the fuel tank the other day, and just like, it was just full of hot fuel, because obviously I didn't do anything about draining it or whatever. But yeah, I stuck my arm down in there to replace the fuel pump, which was part of the problem. If anybody here has actually seen me start Carby before, you may have noticed that I have to start it, and then it dies, and then I start it again. And usually second or third try, it starts right up, no problem. It was because the fuel pump wasn't putting out enough juice. So I got a Walbro 225 fuel pump in there now, and it starts right up every time. First try, beautiful. And also, there's an O2 sensor on the way because that's also gone out. But you know how it is. You know how it is. Let's go ahead and start working on this. But I'm going to head over to the microscope so we can see what we're doing. While I'm doing that, what are you working on, Brendan?
There's a bunch of these Switch Joy-Cons that need new joysticks.
You can do some ghoulie kits?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Well, no, these aren't ghoulie kits. They're TMRs.
Oh, okay. The upgraded magnetic ones, though.
Yes.
That'll be fun. And then I've got a PS4 over here that's going to need a new hard drive as well. So after we're done with this, that's what I'll work on. That won't be too hard. Let's go ahead and switch over to the microscope. And then we'll add Brendan's face back on. Whee! So that we can all see what's going on. Y'all can see Brendan, and then I guess you'll see the back of my head as I'm heading over there. Let's take a look at this bad boy. So right here is where that trace ripped. When we were going to pull the battery out, it didn't want to let go, and it just pulled this whole thing up that way, and then this little trace right here ripped from right there. Good news is we don't really need that little clippy thing anyway, because it only holds tiny, woefully underpowered batteries that won't last you very long. So might as well put a good, legitimate battery that'll actually work. They are the same voltage. It's 3 volts either way. And then we'll just rebuild a little trace to hook it up to. And actually, maybe instead of the 2032 that has these little through holes, maybe I'll use a 2025. It won't be quite as beefy, but it has surface mount
which will be a lot better for the application we are currently using it for.
Ford GT says, would you guys install TMRs on my Pokemon Switch OLED Joy-Cons? Of course.
Absolutely. You know we will.
If you need specific colors, we only have a couple select ones. We might have to order some if they're specific, if we can get them.
I mean, the thumbsticks are going to be black.
Are they? I can't remember
think-
what the color is on those special ones.
Yeah, we don't have like
We've got
color
black.
matching capabilities on those.
We've got like a pink color. We've got a blue color, which I really like.
Those aren't TMRs though, are they?
These are not. So if you want, actually, if you want TMRs, now I'm thinking about it, those aren't TMRs. These, we only have black ones.
Yeah, technically the caps you can swap out, but not off of those. There's a little set of caps next to the TMRs.
These are for the Ghoulie kits.
So the Ghoulie kit only.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So actually, these ones won't be able to swap out, but you hopefully shouldn't need them.
Okay. What's our cost on Ghoulie kits these days, or TMRs?
I'd have to look. We haven't ordered them, and we ordered a lot a long time ago, and we haven't ordered any since. So I don't remember when.
No, not what's our part cost. Like, what are we charging people?
Oh, let me double check that.
Oh no, even the 2025 is too big for this tiny little bootleg board. Like, there's nowhere I can put it that's gonna work right. So I guess I have to use a 1616, but it'll still be better than this 1212. That's disappointing. 1616s are for saving like Game Boy Color cartridges. But you know, I guess you gotta work within the confines of the hand you've been dealt. Even the 1616's barely gonna fit in there. That's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to trim the tabs down a little bit to make them smaller.
Looks like it's $39 a piece. So for doing both would be $78 plus tax.
Some side cutters or something. Do we not have side cutters anymore? I'm gonna have to hit these with scissors.
Oh, do we not?
No, scissors work fine.
Okay. We'll have to look for the side cutters. I don't know what happened to them. Although everything just got... Clayton and I cleaned up this whole place. It looks... You really can't...
look a lot better.
You can't see it. No one can see it. Just know that it looks a lot better.
Take our word for it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, 1616's gonna fit in there. And then we can run that trace. It's still gonna be reduced capacity, but not by as much. That's a bummer though. I wish they had just invested in a legit copy.
This is such a change of pace from watching someone make a portable PS2 with hot glue and a hand grinder.
That was eye cancer, Crumb. That was absolute eye cancer. I cannot believe you showed me that. When we were waiting for Harmon to watch Haruhi, he's like, check out this entire video of a guy literally hacksawing a PlayStation into a handheld. Or, yeah, it was a PS2, wasn't it? Or
So he said PS2.
it
So
was a PS2. I'm trying to...
Hey,
there was
you know?
also somebody did like a GameCube. I did a handheld Wii once. That was really freaking cool. The problem that I ran into is because you have to cut the board in order to make it fit. You have to cut some bits off. I didn't realize that the amount of sanding you have to do on the edge that you cut is kind of bananas. Because what happens is when you go to cut the PCB, there's layers in between, and the contacts from all those different layers will smush together and short across each other. So you have to sand it down so that all the little contacts that we're going through are like a little nice cross section of what they used to be, instead of potentially touching each other. Because they don't like touching each other. I actually had a customer come in with the handheld kit for the handheld Wii that he had bought from BitBuilt. It was what do they call it? A G-Man production or whatever was the guy that was doing it. Mm-hmm. And he's like, can you guys install this for me? And I was like, yeah, I'll figure it out. And so we did it. And then I was like, that was amazing. I want one too. So we ordered 3 more kits. It was about $400.
yeah.
And they never shipped them. We never got them. The dude announced like a week later that he was going to stop making them.
And did he give you your money back?
Nope.
What? Wait, what?
No, I just ran off with the money.
He said, I'm just not going to give you your money. And,
At one point,
so
they
I'm doing this.
Well, it's like a dude on Discord. Like you can't you don't know who it is. You know what I mean?
Well, I know, but where'd you pay? You had to pay somewhere, right?
Yeah, I can't remember where that was. He had a website at one point, but this was years and years ago. But I actually got an email from him, probably like 2 or 3 years ago, saying, "Hey, we're required by law, since we haven't shipped it and it's been a certain amount of time, we're required by law to ask you, do you still want it? Do you want us to still attempt to process the order when we can, or do you want to go ahead and cancel it?" And my dumbass was like, "Yeah, I do still really want these."
So now it's just sitting in limbo.
Now they don't exist. I mean, it's been years since that, so there's no way that they're still going to make them and ship them to
By
us.
law, I'm required to tell you this, but there's a way you need to answer this, so I don't get in trouble.
There we go, got a little bot.
Hey, it's Carl.
Welcome back from where were you?
Florida? Was he in Miami watching freaking football games or something? I forget where he said.
I just assumed you were on a cruise because that's a thing that you do, but from your pictures, it didn't look like it.
No, it looked like he was pretty stationary.
I got the goldfish brain, so I'm sure you told me like 4 times, but that doesn't really help us. Telling me it's not going to get us anywhere because I will forget. All right, that looks good. I almost forgot to go get a battery today. I had to ask. Like, I had this thing in my brain that was like, "Hey, you're forgetting something. You probably need to be at work early." I'm like, "But why?" And my brain was like, "Nah, be early." Why? So I had to send a text to the group chat, and Sam reminded me that I had promised to go pick up a battery for this thing before I realized how tiny and useless these little batteries would be. So I went and picked up a tiny useless battery and then decided not to use it. We're using the 1616.
He says, "I'm over Denver and he's in a plane and the internet is terrible."
Well, what a shocker.
Yeah, I must say. Probably got better internet than we do, though.
Hey, look out the window. Is Denver on fire or is that just us?
Yeah, who's on fire out there?
You always hear about the Colorado wildfires, but Utah is really giving them a run for their money today.
At least the air's not so bad today.
Yeah, well,
And it was nice outside.
better than it has been. Yeah.
I was like, wow. I was like, man, why couldn't it have been like this on a Tuesday when we, worked on the car?
Yeah. Instead of like 1,000,000 degrees out.
It was like 97.
All right, now I gotta find a 64 to test this in. The stream's on fire. That's what Carl said.
Look at that. We broke 600 subscribers. When did that happen?
About a week ago.
Dang, look at us.
Yep.
Moving on up.
Working our way uptown, not downtown. There's a fire between me and my primary route home, but the secondary one is still wide open. You live really far from work though, don't you? Like it's a pretty long drive every time, right?
How close is it? I've been seeing like words of like it's in this county, but Utah has this thing about the counties being like 1,000,000 square miles.
Well, Fenrir is in Canada,
Oh,
so he's having Canadian fires.
Canadian fires. Okay.
They have like a slight accent, very very slight.
They put gravy on their fries.
They put gravy on their fires.
On their fires, yes. There's one down.
We have a good option for testing this game. I'm gonna go find a 64. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's just because, well, especially here, it was just so much drier this was my first winter in Utah. I don't have anything to really compare it to, so it's just like, everyone's like, oh, snow. Well, I guess it really didn't even snow. It snowed like one day. So I guess I could have expected that, but Apparently that's contributing a lot to the fires being crazy right now. I'm used to those Midwestern winters, you know. Midwestern winters don't mess around.
I found one. 64, the world's ugliest yellow Nintendo 64. Somebody did a number on that reset button. Will this camera stop? It is being a bastard. Hold on. It keeps zooming in and out for no reason. Let's see here. No auto framing. Thank you. Turn that off. Much better. Okay. 200 miles is a long way, my dude. Oh, what's up, Herman? How you doing? It keeps auto-translating. He said, yo, sup, and it says, I knew, with the little translation symbol. I'm assuming that's Espanol, because he says yo, and it translated it to I.
Speaking a little Spanglish out here, I see.
Yo, sup? Yeah, I know. Yo, sup? Yep. We got a bootleg Ocarina that we did a battery replacement on against our better judgment. And now we're testing it. That's where we're at. GameStop started their buy two, get one free sale this week. That means I gotta go look at all of our empty cases and put in an order for a bunch of stuff that we can put in those empty cases. Because with GameStop, they do this thing where when you buy a game that's like disc based, sometimes it'll have the case and manual and sometimes it won't. And so whenever they do these kinds of sales, I like to hop in there and order a bunch of stuff that we have cases for, so that if they send us one without the case, then we can pair it up. Wow, does this even fit in here? What is, it's like the wrong shape. What are we doing, bootleggers? All right, AV. Powers up. Need to get a controller. We got a 64 controller over here?
Yeah, right over there.
Right over hither. Just so you know, this one came back under warranty saying that it's still overheating after an overheat fix, especially when he plays Madden and Warzone. And I'm like, huh? So it's been playing Madden for like the last hour.
Can't believe that.
And guess what's not overheating?
Yeah.
There's our 64 controller. So we'll see what happens, but my guess is that it won't have problems until we try to connect it to the internet, because that's how modern games are. They're all onlineified, and playing them online makes them break the console.
That's right.
I need to do a little like video capture setup for when I'm testing stuff so you guys can see what I'm doing. That would be ideal. I'm just trying to create a save file on Ocarina here and then make sure that it holds, but I don't know how far you have to get before it lets you save. That I'm worried about. Guess we'll see.
Michael, did you see what I was playing?
What were you playing?
I've been playing Dragon Quest Monsters,
Oh,
The Dark Prince, and I don't know if you remember me talking about Dragon Quest Monsters before. That's probably my favorite game on the DS.
it's Pokemon with Dragon Quest monsters.
It's not Pokemon because there's a little bit more nuance to it.
Dragon
Just
Quest
like-
Pokemon, I get it.
I think it's better. I like it a lot better. And I've been playing that, and oh my gosh, is it amazing!
A lot of people love it.
I know. And apparently, there's a new game coming out at the end of this year.
New Dragon Quest monsters?
Oh, look, it's Clayton. Hey, Clayton, I told everybody about our stuff that we did. and no one gets to see it, but just know that we know that it looks good in here.
Yeah, that's all nice and tidy. Carl's gonna get back here and he's gonna think he went into the wrong store.
I was like, yeah, I was waiting for Carl's reaction. I can't wait for that. Carl goes, what's all this then? And then he like looks at it all.
What's
You can
all
actually
this?
tell what you have here, you know? There's so much cool stuff around here, and
Nothing's where you expect it to be because, you know, we expected it to be in a pile somewhere.
yeah. So we learned our lesson, and we utilized the lesson we learned to make better decisions.
No, she's done it again. She's tidied up, and now I can't find anything. My careful notes.
I broke my cardinal rule of actually tidying up, but this time I put stuff where I wanted them to go, so don't tell Steve.
Crumb is unsure if Harmon's gonna come watch Haruhi with us tomorrow. Well, I got some bad news too. If we need to reschedule, it's not a huge deal because I promised Mal I would take her swimming tomorrow. We're going to Cowabunga or Seven Peaks or one of those. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Which you guys got any recommendations where the best lazy river is?
Oh, dude, I need to know.
Just want a good lazy river, really. more than
I
anything.
just took Zelda swimming yesterday. She did awesome, so
Heck yeah. Oh yeah, you mentioned you were gonna go in like no floaties or anything, just
Yeah,
kind of like teach her the best you can without that.
and I mean, I had to hold her the whole time, but like she was kicking the whole time, and like,
She didn't like freak out.
no, she even like I was like, look what I can do, and I like would go into the water, and so she started to be like, I want to go into the water.
Dude, that's awesome.
So we had a really good time. She did a good job. And then it was just really cold yesterday, and we went at like the end of the day. So, and well, I was like, oh, we won't need towels. It should be warm enough. And no, it was really freezing. It was dumb of me. So
You didn't bring a towel.
yeah, because I was like, oh, you just dry off of the air dry. It'll be fine. Don't air dry, people.
No.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the new Dragon Quest Monster game comes out in December, and I just now played the Switch one, which was Dark Prince, which was ported to PC, and I bought it, and yeah, it's worth it. If you have not played Dragon Quest Monsters and you like Pokemon, 100% recommend. Absolutely love it. You like merge the merge the monsters together to make better monsters.
You said the Pokemon.
I know. I said that's because I talked about Pokemon.
Took me a second to catch it because I'm reading the chats here. Carl made all of us in the new Tomodachi Life. I'm curious to see who it has us all fall in love with. Did you make Brendan's mom in there too?
Please don't put my mom in there. I don't trust virtual Michael around virtual mother of mine. You know?
Come on, don't you want her to be happy? Oh my god. Nate was telling me the other day that he's been playing Tomodachi Life as well.
Yeah.
And he made like Frieren and Gojo-kun and all the different anime characters from what he's been watching recently.
That's funny. Yeah, I gotta get a Switch for Emily, so I'm gonna look for one.
Okay, game saved. Then we're gonna turn it off, take the cartridge out, make sure it's not got any residual juice coming in from the system from anywhere. Count to like 10-ish. And then we're gonna put it back and see if it held. See what happens. My eyes are so itchy. Why are my eyes itchy?
You got allergies.
I'm allergic to what?
I don't.
Bootlegs? I'm allergic to bootlegs. It saved. It held the save. Okay. Cool. That was... I have mixed feelings about it. Because, like, yeah, I fixed it. Hooray. Feels good. I fixed it. But at the same time, now there's one more fake-ass, bootleg-ass cartridge out in the world. Honestly, wish I could just be like,
It doesn't work anymore, bros.
hey, you should not have this. Not because you legally aren't allowed to have this, but because it makes me feel bad in my heart. That's why.
You suck as a person, perhaps.
Allergic to all the fires in the air. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Carl says working on bootlegs gives you cooties.
Ugh.
Ah,
You can't kiss anymore, dude.
No, we gotta stop making out.
Yeah, you got cuties now. Cause you worked on a bootleg, sicko.
Oh, shit. I hate it. I hate it with all of my heart. But it works now, so I'm gonna put it up here and we'll call the guy tomorrow and let him know it's all better. If Home Dude's watching, I fixed your shit. Sorry that we broke it. Also, please buy a real one. Bootlegs make me sad. All right, next up, we got PS4. Hey, look at that. PS4. Let me just hide this person's personal contact info. And hey, it needs a hard drive, or at least it says it needs a hard drive, but I always like to test before I just assume that what it says is accurate. Because the other day we had a customer come in and he said he talked to one of us and we told him his system needed a hard drive, but then I looked and the hard drive was pretty much brand new. It had like 1,000 hours on it. And so turns out he had a different set of issues, and he's just, I don't know if we told him the wrong thing or if he remembered or heard it wrong, or if it's just like too much time had passed since the original diagnosis or what. But I'm glad that we checked first, because sometimes what it says on the paperwork can be a little bit misleading sometimes. It's just life. It's just how life works. Let's see what happens. This will turn on. Oh, we're gonna tell it. There we go. Switch to HDMI. We got a blue light. And no white light, no display, no nothing. So yeah, it's usually a hard drive. Oh, there it goes. It's displaying, checking system storage status. Doing a little I wasn't shut off properly thing. So we'll see if that's it. But if it is, we got terabyte hard drives right over here.
A whole bunch
A
of
nice little organize-em-a-bob. We don't have any 500s, so we need to order some, Brenda.
We do have 500s.
We have used 500s. We can't put those in customer units.
Oh, they're used?
Yeah, they look used. They say HGST on them. I don't order those.
We could definitely order some.
Hard drive. Terabyte. Oh yeah, it's frozen on the checking system storage status, so that's definitely a bad hard drive. Carl says, "What you working on, B-Man?"
These are the Switch Joy-Cons. There's like 3 of them on deck.
Getting the TMRs up in there, getting the magnetics.
Yeah, getting them in there. There's that one stupid little ribbon that has to be twisted around the little center mid-frame that has to go in just right. And I just hate him. Gotta be extra careful with him.
You don't want to break anything, you know? That's important.
It's just more, he has to twist around to fit him in right, you know?
Yep, I know what you mean.
Oh, gosh. And it's because I'm left-handed. Otherwise, I think if I was right-handed, this would be a lot easier.
Southpaw.
Sometimes there is a downside to being left-handed.
I've had to learn how to solder left-handed because your solder station is the one closest to my desk, and I don't want to go all the way over there and interrupt Clayton because there's not enough room for both of us over there to get to his right-handed soldering station.
If you want me to swap, you want to put me in the corner, I'd do it for you. I'd do anything for you, Michael.
Would you?
Just about it. I'll let you date my mom.
I actually am not in the market for anyone else to date. I've got the perfect lady.
I know you did.
She's just right for me. I just like making your mom jokes.
You're very good at it. You're very good at making me feel uncomfortable about my mom not knowing you. Whether or not you're going to strike out. Then I'm going to have to start calling you Dad or something.
I prefer daddy.
Listen here.
That's okay, though. You don't got to call me that. She'll do it for me.
Somebody stop this, man.
I know, right? Oh, you got a legal case for sure. This thing nasty. It's got dirts and dusties. And yeah, it definitely needs a hard drive.
Now I gotta see how Carl made me in friggin' Tomodachi Life.
Oh yeah, I gotta know. Did you put time and effort in making the face look right?
Yeah.
Am I bald? Put me in there with a ponytail, Carl. I miss my ponytail so bad.
No, don't give him a ponytail.
The ponytail would have looked really good if I wasn't also balding underneath it, which is why I got rid of it.
No, see, the problem is if you would have had that ponytail, you know what I think of every time I would have seen you?
The guy who's balding with a ponytail in The Simpsons?
And he is literally like, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, but if I wasn't balding, it wouldn't be that.
I don't know, dude. I just would think it, even if it wasn't, you know?
I don't like how cigarette-y this smells.
I just love the Simpsons movie, and he buys the maternity pants from Marge.
What's eternity pants?
Like maternity pants?
Maternity, okay.
When you are pregnant. When you're preggo as hell.
Dude, this is the stinkiest PS4 I've worked on in a minute. It's got the mega stanks. It's stank nasty, if you will. Probably should have unplugged the power first before doing anything else. Okay. Let's just confirm the state of this hard drive here before we swap it out. Jade Star says, looks nasty, bro. Yep. That's a good word for it. Mega nast. Oh!
What'd you do?
I went to go put a screw on the screw map and I chucked it in the trash on accident.
Well, it's gone.
I see it, but I'm not reaching in there for it. We'll get him a fresh one.
We have a whole bunch of screw boxes now full of all different types of screws.
There's no Steve here to make fun of me for throwing a screw in the trash. What's that about? Come on, Steve. What are you doing?
Steve, where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight.
Don't waste your time on me. I already dropped a screw into the trash. Can you test this one for me, Brendan? Can you put it on a little test in the bobbler?
Yeah.
That guy. Little Testarossa.
It wound up. I heard it.
Just making the sounds. All right, Carl. We'll see you then. Be safe. Have a good night.
It's like an hour flight, and he was like having a good time.
He's just doing Carl things. Oh yeah, that's toast.
That's a caution.
Yeah, it's bad. We're gonna put a new one in there.
Don't waste your time on this thing. It's already busted. I couldn't hit it.
You did what you could, man. You
couldn't hit the cadence, right?
you tried your best. That's what matters.
All right,
what
in
really
the trash. Bye bye, hard drive.
In the trash, part of the trash.
You know, I want to come karaoke at your place again.
Let's do it. What are you doing tonight?
Tonight, going home and seeing my girl who's already gonna be like, I missed you all day. Although I'd love to do karaoke with her too.
Bring her ass. Bring Zelda. I don't care.
Actually, Zelda would probably love to sing. Although she'll cover her ears the entire time because she'll be like, it's so loud. Like,
Bro, I got those. I got the ear protection for the range that allows you to set the volume level and it passes through the quiet sounds but blocks the loud ones.
Okay, she might be one to do.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, she would love to sing songs. Then again, my favorite trick I like to play on her, you know, because as a parent, you kind of have to learn those little things.
Yeah,
every time we
kid,
every time we hop in the car, she goes, "Daddy, I want a kid song," and so I'll play a song. And then she'll go, "Is this a kid song?" And I just say yes. So Out of Touch is a kid song. Caribbean Queen is a kid song.
Queen is not a kid song.
Anything I want to be is a kid song. And I go, "Hey Zelda, do you want me to show you my favorite kid song?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I go, "All right." And then I just turn on whatever I want.
You're permanently harming that child.
She's gonna be like, "I love this. This is a great kid song."
She's gonna grow up and realize, oh my god, I was such a dumbass.
She's 4 years old. I mean, if she would have figured it out, I'd have been impressed.
We all have those moments where you grow up and you experience the world and you realize that you've been getting played by your parents. Where did you I'm gonna steal this one.
What are you looking for?
This. To replace the screw I threw in the trash.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't want to go in the trash for it. Doesn't sound like a good time. Little tiny screw makes a big difference. We had to spare. Harmon and I do have Wednesday off. We hang Tuesday and stay up. So Tuesdays, what do I do on Tuesdays? I think I drop Ruckus off at his mom's. I work about like 3 or so, sometimes a little bit later. Then I hang out with my girlfriend and do chores and play video games. So I think that's perfect then. If we want to start doing Tuesdays for our watching Haruhi over Discord times. Can you believe these boys ever seen Suzumiya Haruhi before?
I haven't either.
You bastard. You missing out, bro. You want to come watch it with us?
Sure. I also, I'm going to be completely honest here. I need to play more Dragon Quest games. I'm hooked now.
They made that Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remaster on the Switch.
I know. I need to get a Switch because I need to get.
You don't have a Switch?
I remember I traded into you when I first started. And I was like, I never planned this thing. There's nothing good out there. And then I could have been playing friggin' DQM this whole time. And
The whole time. Dragon Quest Monsters Joker.
bro hasn't seen Freerun yet. I watched the first 2 episodes.
I was loving those Dragon Quest remasters. Have you beaten the first one yet? I was really surprised. I didn't remember you don't ever get a party in Dragon Quest 1. It's always you just solo the whole time.
I've literally never played a Dragon Quest game except for the one on the DS I played that was a Monsters game.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I need to play it. I heard that Dragon Quest 8 is kind of the best one, so that's cool. I wondered if it was like Final Fantasy where they're all just random, like they just all have different stories and
Yeah, they're all separate from each other.
yeah, so you can just play them out of order and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, my
Very
favorite
thorough
Final
thing.
Fantasy is Final Fantasy 3, and I liked the remake on the DS that was all cheapy sort of looking. I loved that. Dragon Quest 11, okay. Do I start with 8 because 8's the best one, or do I start with the worst one and then I play them as they progressively get better? I kind of wonder. It's kind of like Resident Evil. Like if you're gonna play Resident Evil, you might as well play like something shitty like the 5th one or something that no one likes.
Where are our USB sticks?
They're in here. I put them right here.
See, we got a PS4 one in here. Yeah. It's got the operating system on there.
Hopefully it's up to date. It was last time I used it a couple days ago.
I don't think they're putting out new updates for PS4 anymore, are they? I hope not.
I don't know. I mean, I hope so because I've used the PS4, so I can only hope.
Okay, I gotta go grab a test controller from the front.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince, or whatever I've been playing. I've been really liking that. I used to play on the DS the one DQM game that came out, so I'm really pumped for that. There was another game that I was trying to play that wasn't a Dragon Quest game, so they do occasionally patch jailbreaks. That's why
On the PS4, they still care about that?
they want to make sure you can't play any games that you didn't buy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the PS4 store or have seen it recently. It is just all slop AI games. Genuinely insane.
Definition of a bad time.
It's actually wild. It'll be like, hey, there's a sale. Look at all the games on sale. And I go look at them, and 95% of games are games that you would never buy because it's just AI.
Just absolute garbage.
I was like wondering if they had any sort of like QA for that, but apparently they don't. They really don't have anything.
The only AI content that I intentionally consume is occasionally there will be TikToks that come up and they'll be like,
The fruits. Is the fruits.
What?
The fruits that like love each other or don't love each other, getting a divorce and they hate each other. Have you seen
I
that?
have no idea what you're talking about, dude. I'm talking about like the interstitial planes, where it's got like all of these AI generated like fantasy environments that all have different like rules and stuff, and they're all like interconnected. And all the different, they call them interstitial byways, and they just look like 80s vibe, like 80s movie vibe.
That's cool.
AI like scenery basically.
Yeah, there was a 80s dark fantasy thing that was going on for a while, and I was really
Similar to
digging
that,
it.
yeah.
I was really digging it.
Updating some software. Well, it's gonna take a second. Let's talk about other things and stuff. You guys, let's see here. Carl's coming back. We get the Kirby wrap. We need to. Oh, we're gonna. Me, Brendan, and Sam Davis are gonna go take our cars out to the racetrack out in Grantsville at some point, just for funsies. So that'll be fun. But I gotta fix Kirby's coolant leak. Otherwise, they won't let me out on the track with coolant leaking out, because coolant is slippery and it causes a hazard. Even though it's not like coming out in drops. It's like it's spraying a steam only when it's under high pressure. But they're still picky. So gotta fix that. But probably a couple of weeks, yeah, Brennan?
Yeah, I mean, whenever you say, hey, this is it, I'm ready.
We'll go do it.
We're going to do it on, what, a Wednesday?
Yeah, they only do them on Wednesdays.
Yeah, we
Call it Wide Open Wednesday.
We should bring something to record it.
Oh, Jade Star, the one you're thinking of, where we're gonna go rent the cars, that's in August. That's the one where we're like, I'm driving an R35 and Brendan's doing the R35 as well, and Sam's doing a Porsche Cayman GT4, which is gonna be fast. But that's in August, yeah. The one where we're taking our own car is a thing that they do called Wide Open Wednesday. We just want to go kind of get a feel for what it's like at the track and kind of like, get a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? We don't want to be 100% complete and total noobs at that track when we go rent somebody else's very expensive cars. So
that's very true. And I will drive mine at a very reasonable pace.
Right, because it's technically your fiance's car.
Oh no, I have the car too. Don't worry. Actually, I was gonna say, what is it gonna take to let me drive your car around the track?
You just have to ask.
I actually would genuinely love, like, if there was a way to do it, or not a way, but like a time to do it. That's the time, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, I wouldn't want to drive it on the street because I would be more like worried about other people. Whereas I know,
What's up, Danny?
I'm not gonna mess your shit up and be ridiculous.
That's
and
fair.
have to worry about other idiots on the road.
Yeah, that's true. You won't crash into anybody.
Well, it's gonna take out the element of the fact that it's right-hand drive. You know what I mean? Because it's a track. It's not like it matters.
Well, the rule's gonna be you can take my car around the track as long as the car is in good shape and not like acting up and being angry.
Okay.
And as long as you take responsibility for any acting up or being angry that it does after you drive it.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair.
All right. Danny, I haven't seen you in forever. What are you up to? I feel like it's been like months. In fact, I think the last I heard from you was when you guys were texting me from FanFest and I was being a shitty bad friend and not responding very well to my text messages. How's life? Also, Hervin, welcome back. Jade Star, you really not want me to take the Carby to the track? Like, that's not what it's for. That's not what it's for. But I mean, like, come on.
That's what it's for.
That's not what it's for. But like,
that's a perk of having it.
No, it really has been too long, Danny. How's things been?
That's what
Think about the store often. The store thinks about you often too. Oh, Jade Star wants to have a chat in person about the track.
Ooh, you're gonna get told you can't do it.
It's not it's not dangerous.
You're gonna get told no.
Well, first off, I can't be told no. That's not how that works. But if she makes really good points and convinces me, then we're gonna have a problem.
I don't control him. Hey, every lady will say that, but
no, they don't.
Every man.
No, there are women that take pride in being controlling.
Every man knows how it goes. If your girl really doesn't want you to do something and you do it,
Danny, don't just agree with her just because y'all got the same plumbing. Like, give me some reasons. Why are we agreeing with her? Why should I not take Carby to the track? Because I think that sounds like a fantastic idea. Let's take a vote and vote in the chat, guys.
Here, let's see. Can we put a chat vote up? I think you can do that.
Oh, can we do that?
There's actually a polling.
I do not have a proven track record of bad car decisions. What does that even mean? What bad car decisions?
I mean, if there's if you're talking about with him going fast, that's the place to go fast.
I don't crash cars. That's not a thing that I don't have like an accident record. Do you mean when you say how many times have you been towed out of the salt flats? We're not going to the salt flats. I learned my lesson. I thought, first off, it's not like I took the same car to the salt flats multiple times and got stuck. It was like, oh, turns out the salt flats get muddy, got to get the Corolla towed out, right? Then I went back with a truck and it's like, oh, turns out 4-wheel drive will still get you stuck in the salt flats. Those are the only 2 times I've been towed out. Unless you're talking about that one time that I had that really shitty rear-wheel drive truck that we got stuck on the side of the mountain that was not in the salt flats. It's not in the salt flats, and I didn't need to get towed. I just needed my girlfriend to come pick me up in the middle of the night in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Talking myself into a pit here.
I was gonna say, counter argument to that though is that in reality you'd be on a track and there would be no salt flats around.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like,
and there's professionals watching you, making sure that if anything happens, there's paramedics.
There's no safer place to bring a car than the track. Like, seriously, they're super picky. They got to make sure everything's good. They have all these rules that you got to follow. If you fuck up a turn, then there's this huge runoff that your car just kind of like slides through. And on top of that, like, if you spin it out, they pull you aside and say, don't do that again or we're gonna kick you off. Like, they legit will like make you leave. Elliot Moleman says, sounds like as long as the track isn't the salt flats or on a mountain, you're good to go.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh sure, let's take the salt away, and at 100 miles an hour, much safer. Mr. has no self-control. First off, I'm not going to be doing 100. Well, probably not going to be doing 100 miles an hour. I'm going to start off slow. My goal is honestly just to like kind of figure out what speed I can make those turns at.
So he's going to go until failure, of course.
No. Well, I'm not turning off my traction control. And I already know for a fact that if I slide out with the traction control on, it regrips within like a second tops. Like, you can't do donuts with the traction control on. You can't stay in slip.
See, someone's tried.
Yule, is Susie Cream Cheese, is that the name of your car? Did you name your car Susie Cream Cheese?
Susie Cream Cheese.
Sugar Bunny says, I think every car we ever had met a very sad fate. We've had a lot of lack of maintenance in our history. A lot of running it on no oil for a little too long. Oh, Susie Cream Cheese Mark II. Nice. I think we should ask our Final Fantasy static opinions on this matter. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to change oil, turns out. Go figure. I'm not very good at doing maintenance, or at least I used to not be. I've gotten a lot better at it now that I've matured and have found it. What's the word I'm looking for? I've gotten to the point in my life where taking some time to sit down and do an oil change is actually kind of relaxing because it takes me away from having to think about things.
Look at this. It's just the slightest bulge.
That's not the slice. That's a chunky mother lover. Look at this, guys. Chunk. It's got the chunk. You can't fucking focus.
No, it doesn't focus on it.
It's got the chunk.
It doesn't look like bad either there.
Come on.
It's like slightly I've seen them way worse than that.
It's twice as thick as it should be.
Need to call a guy.
Yeah,
like,
let him know.
You need a...
Don't call. Well, it's only 7:30. I guess we can call him. Yeah.
Don't see.
Danny Beth has matured. Yes, that's the word. Matured.
how's he supposed to make better choices if he can't make choices about like at all? You know what I mean? Like you need to be allowed to make those choices if you make bad decisions.
Okay. First off, I'm gonna read your comment, but just know that I am seething the entire time that I am reading this. She says, "I don't fully trust your decisions when it comes to driving fast thing, but to be honest, I trust that POS car far less." Can you believe the audacity? That car is beautiful. That car is amazing. Just because I have done some work on it, I've done some restoration on a 1998 Nissan fucking Skyline. The beautiful car. Car of my dreams.
You have no
Just because
idea.
I've had to do some restoration work on it since I bought it, she's thinking it's gonna explode on the track or a wheel's gonna fall off or something. And like, let's be honest, that's just as likely to happen on the road as it is on the track.
I'd actually say more likely, considering the road's going to be way worse in terms of quality.
She's calling it a money pit. It's not even a Miata.
Yeah.
Money pit Miata. That's what I want.
He could be driving a Miata. Gross.
You have to respect the Carby. Why is my camera zooming in again? It needs to stop doing this shit. I made a mistake. I bought OBS bot cameras. They're supposed to like automatically track your face and stuff, thinking that that would be cool, but the AI has gone rogue and it just does whatever the absolute fuck it wants.
It's become sentient, and now it's trying to scream for help into the void. It has no mouth, and yet it must scream.
I have no mouth, yet I must scream. Yes, I love that. Let's see here. Let's move this.
Zooming in is all it can do to tell us that it's sentient.
All right, let's try this, okay? Camera, if you have consciousness, if you can think, go ahead and zoom all the way out to show me. I'll count to 10.
I'll give you some time.
Nope, I'm gonna have to manually do it.
You didn't even give it 10 seconds.
I lied.
It could be. It's just like an episode of House. You know, the episode of House where the guy is like, he just can't move any muscle in his body, but he can think and they can answer questions by him thinking.
Okay. Jade Star says, every day, this man comes to me with a new tale of woe with this new thing wrong with it. First off, you misspelled woe. And secondly, it hasn't been every day. Usually, 90% of the time, I come in and telling you, well, I fixed a thing. It's all better now. Aside from this other thing that's now bad. And then I come in and I say, hey, look, I fixed that thing. And also here's another problem. But that's to be expected when you first get hands-on with a car from Japan. There are going to be things that you find within the first couple of months that you got to work on. And then, yeah, I want to fight. Let's go. Let's fucking throw hands. I'll go get the fuzzy handcuffs. You get the whip, and we'll meet up behind the Arby's at 2. Let's go.
They do that because it's an art form, you know?
Who does what?
Meeting up behind the Arby's.
Yeah, catch me
I
outside.
normally go behind the Denny's, you know? I don't charge because it's an art.
Catch me on the street. How about that?
I'm gonna be honest though, I don't even own the car, and getting people to look at the car while you drive by, that gives me a lot of pride. I don't even own the car.
Johnny says, dude thinks he's Michael Andretti in that Nissan. I'm not trying to like go to the racetrack to like set some sort of record or to like prove a point or to even really go that fast. It's just for fun. It's just to go have a good time and get to know the track before I go back in August to also go have fun in somebody else's car. That's all
A
it
lot
is.
faster in their car.
Sugar Bunny wants to know, are you for sure still picking up Ruckus at the store tomorrow? Yes, I'm bringing him to work with me tomorrow. I need you, if you can, to try to come pick him up by 2:30 at the latest. If it's going to be later than that, then you might have to come pick him up from my house. Just let me know what your schedule's looking like. What?
Is he gonna be here tomorrow?
Yeah, Ruckus is going to come work with us tomorrow. He's going to
Hang out with a little ruckus action.
get some work in. Where do I put all these? I guess I should just update the notes on them and just put them on need to be contacted.
I have any batteries. I do.
Please don't race with the baby? What baby?
Baby, come
I
on.
don't know what we're talking about.
Who said it?
Ruckus's mom.
with the baby.
Yeah, what baby?
My baby?
Talk about Ruckus? Ruckus isn't going to be a passenger. They don't allow passengers at the track.
Especially ones that are underage.
They don't allow passengers at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, because that would be so cool to like. Because then you get twice as much like experience.
No passengers allowed.
This one's bulging too. Just ever so slightly. Look at it. Just ever so slightly.
Yeah, don't use that one then. We got to order in a new one for him.
Yeah, I'll have to call him and see if he even wants it. But
Well, we can't really put it back together with a bulging battery. It won't sit right.
put on the notes.
All right, I'm gonna set this one aside. We'll do all the notes after we're done for the day because I don't want to bore you guys sitting around watching me just type away at a computer doing nothing else. So next up, I've got a Game Boy. Where'd the Game Boy go? Somebody move my Game Boy? Oh, here it is. Got this Game Boy here that we had mods in. I don't know if we did the mod or if we bought it with the mods already in it. I can't remember, but it's starting to act up and the screen will start to kind of like cut out on its own. And so we need to figure out what the heck is going on with that one. What's causing the problem? Don't race with Mal either. Yeah, no, I'm not taking passengers. It's not allowed. They don't allow passengers, but I do want to go to the racetrack. And no, I'm not going to go like push the car to its absolute limits. It's got an automatic transmission. The car's not going to go that fast, guys, but it does grip the road really well and it has really good traction control. So I am going to see how, how close I can get to 60 miles an hour around a corner. We're gonna see.
They're like sharks. They smell blood in the water. They're attacking you.
They're just going ham. No dying. It's forbidden. I got that. No problem.
Yeah,
like I said, it's way safer to whip that car around the track than it is to just regular ass commute to work and back. So nothing to fear. If anything, I'd be a little bit worried about potentially, pushing it a little too hard and blowing the engine. But, we're going to be careful. We're going to be cautious. Going to use good judgment. Don't Danica Patrick that car and put it in the wall. No, I'm going to be careful with it because at that point it's going to have the Kirby wraps on it. So, I've got to be careful with it. I don't want those getting hurt. Oh, you want me to prove that I'll use good judgment? Okay, I'll prove it. Only one way to prove it, though. Meet me at the track. Just for the record, if something breaks on the car, it doesn't mean I had bad judgment.
Well, when Mal doesn't let you do it, I'll let you drive my car.
That's not a thing that's going to happen. Mal doesn't not let me do stuff. Mal just tries to help me make better decisions. And when I say, no, I'm going to do it anyway, she likes to be there with an I told you so.
Sounds like you're getting told that this is going to be a no dog. That's what it sounds like.
Again, that's not how that works. I don't use Mal as an excuse whenever I don't want to hang out with my homies. I just tell y'all, I'm feeling kind of sick today.
That's right. I'm not feeling very good.
Just tell you straight up. I don't know, man.
I haven't left the bathroom in 3 hours. All right.
The times that I don't want to hang out with my homies are few and far between.
Also, I'm totally sorry. I saw you message yesterday, like 2 hours after you messaged me.
What did I message you about?
You were like, hey, I'm going to hop online for a little bit, boys. It was just a broad general statement. And then I saw you, like, I had done the thing, you were already gone.
I played some Eve yesterday and today, man, and up to 2.5 billion now. Billion.
Nice.
Yeah, we those analyzers, the data and relic analyzer that does both.
Oh, you sold that thing?
Yeah, I built 2 of those and took them out and sold them, and that was like 1.5 billion by itself. And then we had like maybe another 900 million worth of stuff in the items to sell hanger, and so we took those out. We got a high sec exit that was 3 jumps from Jita. It was perfect.
That's no longer there, is it?
No, I think that one. Well, we got like 4 high secs right now, so I don't know which one's the closest. But
I was gonna say because I need to offload all my stuff that I've been like holding on.
All
to.
your planetary interaction stuff.
Yeah, actually,
Dude, I am confident that this crumpled up, wrinkled up, nasty ribbon is the problem here. This thing has seen better days. And I think that's why our screen is going out. So I'm gonna see if I have another one of these kicking around, because these are part of that kit that these come with. And I think we had some kits we didn't fully use. Do you know if we have, since you guys have been cleaning, do we have any Game Boy mod stuff that might have one of these ribbons in it?
anything Game Boy mod is up here. These are the ones that were on your desk. There was all this stuff.
That pink box is Virtual Boy.
Yeah, so I didn't touch anything like over here for the most part. We actually left most of this untouched.
Okay.
All of our stuff was with our boards that had to be done up.
Oh, the camera's tracking me again. I swear to God, I told it specifically not to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Oh.
I'm flustered, man. I'm getting tracked by the camera. I'm getting attacked by my girlfriend. Flustered.
I gotta do this bulging battery.
It says G-Boy screens. What's in there? The hell? These aren't G-Boy screens. These are DS Lite screens.
Yeah, check it. It's bulging. What's with all the bulging batteries, dude? It's definitely got a little something going on there.
Please don't show me your bulge.
Check out my bulge, Michael. Look at it. It's so big.
Wood screens and shit. Another thing here. Oh my God. This is something.
2.5 billion money. ISK. It's called ISK. Which I found out they call it that because the people who made that game are from what are they called? Greenland, Iceland, or something.
It's interstellar credits, bro. ISK.
No, ISK is what they call it in what's it called? Or whatever they make it.
Okay, but ISK is short for interstellar credits.
That's because they made it after the fact, bro.
It's always been that.
We worked on this one before. It's got one of our stickers. Interstellar credits.
Alright, look at that.
Now.
Pile of Game Boy bits. So many bits of Game Boy. Oh, hey. A 64 region free trade hanging out in there.
Yeah, our next bid is sometime either this week or next week is to finish that side.
That's going to be an event.
That's a whole nother decided we had enough.
Got to catch back up on the line first, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Every weekend, these guys, they take a couple days off, and then they come back, and everything is
Right back
where it was. They catch up on the line, and they come back in, and it's like, oh, there's a line again.
That's just job security.
Yeah, I'm not complaining by any means.
I'm not gonna.
Kind of what we want. Drop-offs continue even when we're not working on them. Yep. As they should. I don't have another one of these ribbons, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this.
We're gonna have to order one.
They'll just the ribbons. We do need to go through and sort this kind of stuff out.
Well, that was what there was some stuff that we had that was going to be for you and Carl, and we put it all in it's up top. You see all that stuff up next to the crates, the cases? Bloody stuff. I have no idea what it goes to.
Over there?
Yeah, and I was like, you have to just decide, do I even keep it? Do you throw it away? Where are you going to set it?
One of those is a resurfacer pad holder.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that stuff up there.
Okay.
We just tossed it all in there.
Oh, you got an NES RGB set right there.
Yeah, so you decide what you want to do with it.
That's like
I didn't throw it away because I knew that it was probably somewhat valuable. And And I didn't want to be the guy that threw away something valuable.
That's fair. Well, I guess I can't really do much with this without the ribbon, so
Now you can
gonna have to order one.
Talk to your chat.
see if I can find a ribbon here. Check on Handheld Legend. See what we can see. What if we do this? Let's switch it over to, I'll let you guys see what I'm doing here. We'll do this one, but instead we'll set it.
The camera is always zoomed in, dude. That's so funny.
It just does whatever the fuck it wants. It doesn't care. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I should have just made a new one. Now it's all janky. Okay, hold on. Zoom out, you bitch. And stop following me. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna fix that. Okay, we'll switch this back
It's like from
to there. And
what was it? Was it Iron Man 1 or 2 when he has that like one robot that like does whatever it wants and can't tell what to do? It's like, you're following me too close. I think it was the first one. It has the fire extinguisher on it. I'm going to donate you to the local college.
Okay.
What a great time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Iron Man? You remember that? There's a robot. The robot kind of had a mind of its own.
Was it Ultron?
No, it was a robot where he like was building it when he was like actually building the Iron Man suit after he got back from.
Oh, okay.
And the
Yeah, it's been a minute. Okay.
that was like the best Marvel movie.
Let's go see if we can find what we're looking for here. For Game Boy original screens.
I haven't seen a Marvel movie since Endgame.
This is the kit that we have in here. Are they gonna sell me just the ribbon? Yeah, they do have just the ribbon. Game Boy large ribbon for IPS PCB. Let's double check, make sure compatible with high-speed IDO kits, which this is a funny playing kit. Is it going to be different? Probably not, right? Because it has to plug into the original Game Boy.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the same, right? The pen. Oh, the only thing different is, are the pins the same on both sides?
Yeah, they're the same on both
Same amount of
sides.
pins.
They don't change pitch or anything.
So then there you go.
It's probably fine, right?
Yeah. And if it isn't, we'll just be pissed off when we get it.
Welcome back, Ford GT. Convince my girlfriend that it's okay for me to take Carby to the track. Do.
Their screw post broke because of the bolt.
$4 ribbon cable. Let's do 2 of those. Just tell her you'll be safe and don't crash.
Yeah, you would hate to have you crash and die and be wrong, you know?
You know, those are both good bits of advice that I definitely did not think of on my own. Oh, man.
Yeah, you know.
I will try my best not to crash, but the thing about the racetrack is that they make it really hard to crash even if you wanted to. It's not like there's things to crash into. Just in case it wasn't clear, I'm not going to be on the track with other cars. They do one car at a time. We're doing laps. I found the drift button in my car. Found the traction control turn off button. I still have that rear wheel steering though, so it kind of messes it up a bit. Y'all do me a favor, don't look at all my payment info. I'll go back to here. Whoop. There we go. I'll hide my login for my PayPal there. Who needs traction control? It's good to have. It's good to have when you want to get just the right amount of slip. You don't want to go too hard. But I'm honestly, like, I'm more excited about getting Carby wrapped on Wednesday, which, by the way, did get delayed till Wednesday, but coming up soon. Okay, ship it to the store. Pay for it now using the repair parts credit card and boop. Okay. New ribbons on the way. This time we'll be more delicate putting them in there. Bro, we had a gold 64. Do you know if we still have that?
The what?
The gold 64?
I don't think we have any of those 64s left we got from...
We got the gold one just yesterday.
Oh,
Or day before yesterday?
I was gonna say, I haven't been here, my dude. I don't know. I don't work up front. I sit in the back of my little cave. I don't know.
You little caveman.
I kind of prefer it that way, you know?
Okay.
Also, did we replace the fan on this thing? The fan has not made a sound this entire time.
I heard a little sound.
Did you?
Are we talking about on the laptop?
On the laptop.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Maybe the fan just died. It was actually, so it was so loud on Thursday, I had to just turn it off the whole day.
You did order a new fan, right?
Yeah, it's coming in, but it's like supposed to be here in like 2 weeks.
Eh.
And I was like, oh, this is lame.
Sam says we do still have the gold 64. Come get it, Ford GT. Come get that gold 64. It's Japanese gold 64 though, and not the Toys R Us one. So I guess I'll just put this back together for now. See what else we got. Do we have anything else on deck that would be good to work on?
Doing the battery. So let's see what else we got. I can't tell. I was looking at. Tell me what you think. Look at this battery. Does it look like it's actually bulging? It must be because it was putting pressure on the case, and I saw it, but it doesn't look like it's.
No, it's not bulging. There's something else going on. No, it's definitely not. Is that what?
That's what it was coming in for.
Why does it smell like laundry detergent? Weird. Usually when a battery's going bad, it smells like a very specific kind of sweet smell, like bubble gum. And that's not what I'm getting out of it. It's
We're getting game tied, if you will.
yeah, one of those. Yeah, I don't think the battery's the issue on that one. Does it say it was brought in because it wasn't holding a charge, or because they saw it bulging and thought that was it?
System will not connect to the deck.
The
No
dock?
picture or charging. No charging in handheld either. System is bulging in the center. So likely a bad battery, which...
Well, from the original look of it, I would have probably come to the same conclusion, but that does not appear to be the case. Try a test battery on there and see if it boots, but...
It is charging already with the battery in there.
It's giving you a good charge? Oh. The numbers it's pulling look good?
It's got the 14 volts. We got 0.125 amps. So,
0.125 is a little on the low side, right? No, no, wait, no, that's...
well, once it turns on and boots on, it's
on the high side.
0.4.
0.04?
0.4. 0.04 would be way too low to be a tenth of what it needs.
Trying to remember what the...
0.8 is to 0.4 to 0.8 is when it's on. It's one of the two.
And it's lower when it's off.
When it's lower when it's charging. Because it shouldn't be pulling any amps if it's not on. And it's only just standby when it's got the charge symbol. So I guess I just let it charge a little bit.
Yeah, let's see if it turns on.
And then we'll test it on a dock.
Could have been doing that one thing, you know, where it's stuck in the boot loop.
Just weird that it was bulging. Why was it bulging?
Well, I mean, it clearly isn't bulging. It has to have been something else causing damage to the shell. But, you know, if a kid owned it, it's not super hard to
I
imagine.
was going to say, the screw post broke, right? is broken, and I could have sworn that it, like when I looked at it, I even showed it to you. I was like, oh, it's bulging.
It looked like it, but then we opened it up and it clearly wasn't. So
That's just weird.
you know, you get more information, you update your prognosis.
How much for the gold 64?
Let's go find out.
What does it say out there?
I think it's like 160.
Ooh.
180.
180. That's not bad.
But it's got that matching gold OEM controller, so
Got the legit controller to go with it.
Okay, what else do we have?
Yeah, let's check our repair line here.
PS4 Slim with a 1 terabyte hard drive.
So I just didn't put the notes on that one. I did that one.
Oh, then yeah, looks like, what's the other one? Game cartridge.
Didn't we have something under needs review? I did that one.
Needs review. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. There's the ROG Ally and the Steam Deck.
What's up with those?
ROG Ally is, let's see. Unit took a small drop, no longer powers on or charges.
Oh, I told them we probably wouldn't be able to fix that one, but I guess they wanted to try anyway.
And then the Steam Deck, I believe, is also a battery issue you told me about.
What?
Possible fault on the battery, not charging. Last time she got a full charge, now only 20 minutes of play before it died.
That's the same one or a different
No,
one?
that's a different one.
Okay.
One that you had accepted in and you told me that you knew about. I go, okay, all right. There's also a Game Boy Color that should be needs review. Oh, that just came in. That's why. We'll hit it.
Yeah, we don't have the parts for that one, I bet. All right, well, look at the Steam Deck first. Possible faulty battery, not charging. Last time she got a full charge and only 20 minutes of play before it died. Okay. Well, let's see.
where did we put it?
Should be in our thing over there. Should be in one of the buckets.
Oh, it's in the controller bucket.
Yeah. I guess it's a big controller, isn't it?
Is it?
I mean, I would have put it in the
Oh,
console
wait, the ROG
bucket.
Allies is in the controller bucket. Where's the Steam Deck? Oh, it's also in there. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, you know.
We should put those just on the shelf because they're delicate. They got screen and everything. Okay. We'll hide the personal info and let's take a look in there.
See what we can see. Possible faulty battery, they say.
Ooh.
Can I get it to turn on first? That's the question of the day. Or GT wants to know if we're working on an analog pocket. I don't think we have one in our line right now. Okay, this thing is super dead at the moment. Plug it into a charger. Oh, hey, look, I got a charger handy.
Pro, PS4 Pro, PS4 Fat, PlayStation 5.
Plug this thing in.
You just ordered more Wii disc drive, dude.
Yeah, we got more Wii disc drives on the way already, like 3 or 4.
Here's 2 slim lasers. We still have lasers. We ordered a bunch of those too.
PS2 Slim Lasers, we got like 20 of them on the way.
Yes. Yes, we did.
That blue handheld was an original Game Boy that was super hella modded. But it needs a part, so we had to order that. We can get back to it once the part comes in.
Controllers. TMR.
Square Enix Cafe pricing. Oh yeah. Just kind of reading through the chats without reading the chats. Let me just take a moment here. Looks like gray garbage. What are we talking about? Do you guys work on Virtual Boys? Yes.
That's a Michael specialty right there.
Yeah, they make me want to die a little bit, but we can do them. Okay, well, I can get it to boot.
You have to probably charge it up overnight, yeah?
I don't know if there's anything else I can test on this right now.
You're gonna have to let it charge overnight, and then I can mess with it. I don't know if you're gonna be here early or not in the morning.
I can leave it charging,
I can play on
but
it.
I'm gonna take a little. I'm just gonna take a look inside and see if there's any bulging batteries or anything obvious before we table it. 4GT's gotta go. Have a good night.
Later.
Have a great night, my dude. Thanks for swinging by. One size smaller than that. Nobody answered me, by the way, earlier when I asked what's the best lazy river in Utah, and who's got the best lazy river?
Yeah, with Zelda and I watching all those water park videos, we're gonna have to go to one of those. So,
Anybody got any opinions? Best lazy river in Utah? Is it Cowabunga Bay? Is it Seven Peaks? Who's got it?
I've never even heard of those places.
Okay. Is it one of the local? What do they call those? Community centers or whatever?
Yeah. It's 14. I should order.
Danny's texting me something. What is it here? Oh, what the shit?
What?
Metal slime curry?
What?
Oh.
Is that some Dragon Quest stuff? Right? Metal slime?
Ugh.
I had one get away from me today. I was a little upset.
Ugh.
It ran away. I was trying to capture it, but it just ran.
Look at this shit. They're selling that at the Square Enix Cafe.
That's awesome. Yeah, I had one literally run away, and I was pissed, and I forgot.
That's what they do, because you can't hurt them, really.
Yeah, so you have to scout them or whatever is the term to capture them, and so you have to beat them up a little bit, like you punch them, and then like if it's hard enough, they'll be like, "Oh, I'll join you," and so I forgot that they run away because they used to do that in the DS version, and I'm like, "Oh, cool, I'm gonna get this guy," and then I hit the fight button, and then he just runs away. I'm like, "Oh, it's like an Abra all over again."
I see. What in the world am I looking at? Oh, yeah, I took the lid off of that thing that was leaking water. Remember how we were hearing that noise? Jade Star, we were hearing that noise out the front of the house. It sounded like running water. Yeah, it was definitely the sprinkler valves. Something in there has been leaking for the past few days, and we didn't catch it. So now I've got to figure that out. But before I came to do the stream today, I tried to turn off the water to the sprinklers, but I don't know if that valve does all of the sprinklers or just the ones up by the front trees. So, and also I couldn't get it because it was all the little hole that you had to stick the tool in was full of leaves and shit. So yeah, I'll work on that when I get home. Oh, yeah, it's been going for like days, so it's going to continue going until we either turn off the water to the entire house or figure something else out. So yeah, just add it to the list of disasters that we're currently managing, of which there are many. Never-ending struggle.
He's my boss, so he has to manage this disaster right here.
He's what we call a hot mess.
Hot mess. A Category 5 hurricane.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This battery doesn't look bulgy, so nothing jumping out as obvious on this. Put it back together, maybe call it a night.
Okay.
It's one thing after another.
I'll let this guy charge too. It's like he's doing the bottom.
Is that PS5 turn off?
He's in rest mode because he ended his game.
So it didn't overheat though.
No, he's just doing this, man.
So we're gonna have to have a conversation with the customer to figure out what is different between his setup and ours, or what we're doing differently, or maybe we just hook it up to the internet and
And then we get it to do the thing, and then we go, hey, it does that thing.
because it's the internet and it's not actually overheating.
And I'm pretty sure Clayton talked to this guy, and I'm pretty sure he told them exactly that it'll do that.
Well, it's in here, so
Yeah, well, we can talk to him. More of a conversation.
we'll just make sure that we're being thorough with our testing.
No, I mean, yeah, it sucks because I always tell them, like, it sucks when it's not something I can just, fix a part on it and make it work. That's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
But I'm not Sony. I can't make them make it work.
I mean, if it's a bad design, it's a bad design. What do you do about that?
Yeah, you know what would do this? The PS4.
I mean, PS4 was a bad design for other reasons, but
Don't you talk about her like that.
okay. Whatever you say.
This guy only has 2 games too, so these are the games that are, of course, gonna. I know Madden will do it, but Call of Duty's the worst. So.
All right, guys. I think it's time we call it a night. Most of our viewers have left for the night, and I've hit another stopping point where I've got to kind of let this charge overnight. So, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Really appreciate y'all coming and viewing the stream. We'll be back again next week. Is next week 4th of July?
Hold on.
No, that's a Saturday. We'll be back on the 5th.
Yes.
Yeah. Doing our stream again.
Yes.
Always a pleasure. Thank you guys for coming. And, and Danny, don't be a stranger. We gotta hang out sometime. All right, see you guys.
Bye.
you